Hi there, welcome to my backyard. As you can see, my baby dog is chilling. Having fun, Arrow. But yeah, I wanted to quickly make a video about, I guess just how I've sort of mentally dealt with my parents who aren't so supportive. And my feelings about this have absolutely changed and shifted over time. And I guess I would say that if you're dealing with the same sort of thing, expect that to be the case. I guess when I first sort of came out to them, they actually didn't talk to me for a while. I think it was a few months before I heard from them, and that was really hard, but it was also, necessary for them, I guess, and I remember feeling really upset about it. But I did come to a point in time where I realized that, their backgrounds had been so shaped by certain messages, and that's what they were dealing with. And I developed a lot of compassion for them. And actually, over quarantine, that's when sort of more kind of issues came up, and I didn't talk to my parents for probably about 5 or 6 months. And a part of that was because when my parents saw my facial hair, because they hadn't seen me for a while, and I went on a video chat to introduce them to the baby dog, and when they saw my facial hair, they had a mental break. They just couldn't deal with it, and we had to get off the phone with each other. And that was really hard. It was definitely a blow to my self-esteem. And I think the biggest shift that has happened to me since then, so I'd say it's probably been about 8 months since that happened, the biggest shift for me has been shifting the way that I view our relationship. I think for a really, really long time, I really just wanted parents that were a certain way. And my parents had the same thing for me too. They wanted a child who was a certain way, and I didn't fit into that. And I wanted parents who were a certain way, but they really don't fit into that. And having the same expectations for them, sorry, I don't know what that is, but yeah, anyway, having the same expectations for my parents who don't fit into the way that I would expect a parent to act in a certain situation. Aren't I just doing the same thing to them that they're doing to me? And of course, no. I'm not doing the same. Me having feelings about them showing me love in the ways that I want to be loved is really different, because they are my parents, and I am a person in a marginalized group in America, and they are financially significantly more well off than I am, and they aren't, supportive in that way. But I also think that if I shift the way that I view my relationship with them, all of a sudden I shift the way I'm in relationship with myself. If I'm not going to rely on them for the particular sort of love that I wanted, then where am I going to get that? Because that still is love that I'm wanting, and that is interesting to notice. It's interesting to notice that, I'm gonna move away from this sound, because maybe that'll be more pleasant. And I'll give you a leafy green background with some sunny wood. How is that? Okay. If I shift what I'm expecting from them, then all of a sudden it opens me up to notice the type of love that I actually want, and seek it out, and get that sort of thing fulfilled. So I think it's really, really easy for us as people with parents who are not supportive to fall into a depressive place, because it's innate for us to to want that love and to expect that love. It really is. It's boiled into our DNA or whatever to seek that kind of comfort from them. But noticing in yourself, oh, I want that kind of comfort, and I'm not getting it from my parents, but where else can I get that comfort? What other types of relationships fulfill that need in myself? How can I fulfill some of that need myself? How can I do it? I think those are all really important questions to be asking ourselves, and it's helped me tremendously from like a mental health perspective deal with the fact that my parents haven't been supportive. But anyway, if you're watching this, I'm sending you so much love, and I'm so sorry that you're dealing with the feelings that come up around this kind of thing, because it's not easy, but you can do it, and you can find a way to find that happiness yourself, and I truly believe that wholeheartedly. And I know that sometimes it comes down to like a resource situation where like you don't have the proper resources to take care of certain things that you're wanting, and that is super real. But there's a lot of resources out there to help people in our situation. I live in New York City, so there's probably more here than there's going to be in other parts of the country, but you know, that's also something to think about. Where can you be in your life physically and mentally and emotionally to get what you want? I think those are important questions. But anyway, I hope you have a really good rest of your day, and I'll see you later.